Guess who's back? Stevie DvD in VR 4K HD UHD 360. Wonder if anyone's put any times in yet. We've got new daily races, Daytona, Michelin, Raceway. I'm only interested in Daytona. I used to love that. That was the first ever daily race I've ever did. When the game come out, get me chair all straight. Right, just monetising my stream, you know what I mean? Stevie DvD's doing it. Alright now. Went to Brands Hatch yesterday for the British Superbikes. It was a sellout crowd. It was a day out. Check out the community tab for some odd little pictures and that. Selfie of myself, in case you want to see what the legend looks like. Legend. Right, let's put some times in. Do some practice, see what quality times I can get for later on tonight. If I feel like doing it again. See how I feel. I was too knackered to stream last night. I wanted to, believe me. I've just come back from the racetrack. Oh, knackered I was. Tiring day walking around that racetrack. I need an electric scooter. I might have to look for one. I don't care if it's a kid's one. As long as it gets me up the hill and back again. Paddock Hill Bend. That's where it all happens. God, mate, geezer went straight off there as well. Straight into the tyres. I couldn't even see the rider. It disappeared inside the tyres. That's how hard he hit it. But he stood up and walked out. Couldn't believe it. It looked so nasty. Nasty. Oh, so hello everybody. Hello everybody. Got me new top from Brands Hatch, as you can see. A little Ferrari top now I've got for my collection. I was going to buy another McLaren one, but I thought, nope, you've got one already, Steve. Get a Ferrari. It's there for the taking, and it was, and I took it. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Puma. Right, let's open up my comment section. Load this up. Oh, I need hard tyres, do I? Let's put some hard tyres on my car first. Hello, Internet. Hello, hello, internet. Yeah, what a day. We all bought a t-shirt each. Me, my mate and his boy. Did I have softs on? I thought I had mediums on this bad boy. Perhaps it is the other car. 790 bhp that kicks out. It halves that virtually when you put it in the bloody race. Well, 499 it used to be, but I think it's gone lower than that now. Bloody bopping boys. Do 4 laps. Ain't a lot, is it? Anyone been on yet? So we got 148. God, it's been a while since I've been at this track. .702. Terrible. Oh, that sounds so good. I can't wait to do a lap and watch the replay to tell you the truth. Who ain't put their tools away, man? You got to wipe your tools up and put them away after every job, mate. Yeah. So, well, that corner's changed so much. The car away. Whoa. Alright, 149.99994. No, dude. Better than me 154 on the first lap. God. Mercedes or Ferrari. Ferrari, baby. You want to see my car? Let's save my best lap. Let's watch how I drive, baby. Don't forget to drop that like. I know, we didn't get the meeting, did we? He was too busy. We should have found a queue and queued up at the beginning. Didn't realise we had to queue up. I thought we could all just shout at the dude. So come here, sign this. Thomas George is his name, Thomas George. Oh, the Monster Girls, oh baby, yeah, they were hot. Yeah, man. Cheers, brother. That's all I wanted, is a photo with him. Hey, Vince, bonjour, bro, bonjour, mate. Bonjour. I'll tell you what, I'll load into a race. I'll go in with that. I ain't going to mess around. I'm going to go in for a lap. Or a race, should I say. 4 laps. Now, I'll tell you what, I was just watching the replay and it looks like the car's just, it doesn't emphasise any speed. I'm just glad they got GR3s for me to go around in. Because if they didn't have a GR3, I wouldn't even bother playing it this week. I just love the sound of this car. I wonder where I'm going to be on the old. Yeah, I played the original one in VR, the VR1, and I was seeing today that people aren't going, oh, the graphics aren't that good on it, like type thing. But I know from experience that if you're looking around the edges, the graphics ain't going to be brilliant. But if you're looking where you're supposed to be looking, the graphics are awesome. But it's the peripheral that isn't, you know. But yeah, I've played VR, I've been immersed, I've been sucked in, and yeah, I'm sorry, man, it's a bit overpriced at the moment for one game. If there was, I'm one of these free game people. Now at the moment, I've got 3 games that I'm just totally, I've got to drive up Camberwell Road. And man, I'll tell you, the best game was the Dirt Rally VR in VR. Now the graphics weren't brilliant, but oh my word, the immersion. You go over a jump, your stomach went up and down. It killed you. It was absolutely mental. Now, you say about the immersion, I still don't think this will have the same immersion as Dirt Rally VR PSVR 1, because it hasn't got the feed, but the feedback's all right. The feedback's all right, but it's not overclocking the feedback at all or overstimulating my body. Now, Assetto Corsa, when I've done a race and I've had to make a cup of tea, I'm still shaking from the car out in the kitchen. I'm literally like, whoa. I'm pick up the spoon and I think, oh my God, still shaking from it. That's the feedback I get from Assetto Corsa. Formula One's pretty nice. That's smooth. That's just had an update as well. So I've got to get on Formula One. But as I say, there's 3 games that have got me at the moment. I've got the Formula One. I've got to get back on that. Resident Evil Village. I've got to get back on that, man. And this I'm having a bit of a field day with. But this ain't at the top of the charts for me, this game, because of the feedback. It's just missing so much. Oh, what I was going to say, the VR in this is amazing. Yeah, I've seen people talking about it, and that. I will get one eventually, but at the moment, it's no point for me. The VR is amazing, just needs that update. I was going to say, I bet the rally is good on this. I bet the rally is better than for the jumps and the up and down undulations. I bet that is awesome actually, the rally in this. But I will say again, the feeling on the feedback on the rally is there's not enough track feedback. There's not enough feedback from the track. Yeah, I know. I've seen people. I tell you what, it will help me looking left and right for the people on my sides. That's what it will help me out with. Because I saw someone yesterday playing it, and they was looking like out the outside window, and I do miss looking out the side window because with that Rally VR, oh my good God, I was constantly sideways looking out the driver's window. I was literally looking out the driver's window through the netting all the time. I was driving like that. And the rain and the wiper blades, man, when it's raining on that Dirt Rally, and I still, even today, I rate that game. I really do, because the feedback was awesome. There's not that many tracks on it though. Then it went to Dirt Rally 2, and I even bought it ready, and it went VR, but only on PC, not on the PlayStation, so I was gutted. But yeah, there's so many great games to play on that PSVR one. I still think PSVR, except for the graphics, has got better games. It still has a better library. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, when I done a jump in that, and when you crash the car and it spins round, man, it throws your head mental. Yeah, it used to really do me. Yeah, I played Firewall VR and VR as well, shooting game with the aim controller. I played that for about 2, 3 years non-stop, but that got a bit boring with the same old modes. There's a new one coming out soon. It's not out yet, and I ain't got an aim controller for it, but they've got other things to use instead. So it's mad. Yeah, Pavlov. I was watching my mate last night playing. He said, "Oh, Pavlov, he loves the game, but he's not good at it." It's a bit of a weird one, that. So I suppose it's one of them games that it's just pot luck of where you stand and if you get shot or not. Yeah, as I say, I don't think this game is worth me spending 500 odd quid for just to play it in VR, because I'm not that highly strung on it. I mean, if I want see Project Cars 2, Cars 2, man, I would much rather play that than this. But Project Cars 2, I haven't got any daily races, and it's not designed like this is for entertaining people. But it is a little private session of mine that I go to. If I want to get my rocks off and play, man, Lewis Hamilton car, Project Cars, oh, that was #1, but now I'm a Project Cars 2. But that's got the best feedback, man, out there. for the kids, man. It's for the kids. It's always for the kids, man. It's always for the kids. My mate, it's the way it is. Kids have got better phones than their parents, mate. That ain't right. Kids should get the parents' hand-me-downs. Not the parents get the kids' hand-me-downs when you bought it. Oh look, I want a new one next year. So you can have my old one if I don't smash it to pieces. I'm in a race in a minute. 3 minutes. Yeah, man, you know it's going to be bad, okay? Brace! I crashed over. What's it? Can't even wheel spin this car. Do you know what? It's mad, Karuk, because I said the other night, I've had such a good run of it. I think I had one bumper car race. As soon as I put it on, I thought, oh my God. Then every race afterwards was good racing. If someone's coming up me inside, I left them in the room, went wide, and they stayed on their side, didn't come across and smash me. If I went on the inside, I stayed to the inside. They didn't go to the corner and all that. You know, it was all right. And then you get one or two. That I had some quality racing. If you check my last couple of streams, they're so enjoyable. I think I had one crash fest, and I was surprised that I think it's just the lobby I was in, because when I'll tell you what people do. I'm always in the lobby with the same-ish people, and I'm always respectful to them. They're probably not always respectful to me, but you do that to people who are streaming, don't you? You always give them a hard time. But yeah, most people have been respectful out there. But I just wait to get in a lobby again like that, you know. There's some people who really like to have a good race, and there's some people who just can't race or just win all the time and then just want to smash everyone. But if you get the people who can't drive doing it, and they're just spanners, they're proper spanners, they're proper tools. And then you get people who are really good drivers, who are bored of winning all the time, who just decide they just flip, man. They just flipped. Switching them just flips. I'm third. Yeah, last week was quite good. I think I enjoyed that. What was it? Oh yeah, seaside reverse. Oh, as long as you can survive that chicane and get in your little pack of 3 or whatever, but you can have a good race with a few people. And the good thing is that if you do hit the chicane and end up right back, give it another minute or two, someone else will do something wrong and you'll be racing with someone. So if 1 or 2 people make a mistake, you've always got someone to race with. Oh, B rank, nice. I used to be a B ranker. I used to be a ranker. I used to be ranker. I'm in third. I can't believe it. That's pretty good for my first. Now what would be good is now I can try and follow the faster people. Cool, people are taking them Lambos for a spin these days, aren't they? Oh no. Oh, I'm not enjoying this. This is going to be sheesh. That's all me, baby. That's all me. I'm glad he got a penalty. He was gaining on there. Around there, baby. Podium. Come on, Ferrari. Whoa! Whoa, baby! go again. Quite a block in there. Oh, he went a little bit wide, I think. He'll get me here, he always does. He'll get me again, he will. As long as it's free, I'm happy. I broke too early there and messed him up. It worked. Oh, where'd he go? Oh. Fourth, that weren't bad. Sorry, Arctic, I did break early there, man. I was scared. I was scared of that corner. My nerves went to shit, but we had a good race, me and him. Oh, bless him. I think I broke well too hard. I dropped down to third. I usually roll through there in fourth. But yeah, I think I think I messed him up. But I don't know. It's racing. P4, yeah, man. Oh, that was a good race. That Porsche, man, made that race. Cheers, Arctic Burns. Yeah, I broke well early and hard. Hey, GG, that was alright. It weren't bad for me first one. Don't know how to spell chicane. I think the A and the I is the wrong way around. I'm going to save that one. Don't even know if it's still in here or not. Yeah, it was cool, man. That was cool. Let's have a look at a chitty chat chat. Like that? That's a good first one. It's only a game, so put on a really good brave face. So he's going to spin a podium. Top five's not bad. I think he left, didn't he? Bless him. No, I finished like old DNF. Oh, he didn't stay. I blame myself for that. We had a good race, man. He left on the last bit. Sorry, pal. I really am. I thought he was going to get me on the last section. He was better on that last corner. Oh, that was good though. That was a race. But I've got to get quicker because the top three people were out there. And I can't put it down to me. Yay, Ken, here I am again, Ken. Ken. How's Rachel on her scooter? And how's your foot? Yeah, I was going to say, how are you doing? Just about to ask that, actually. Oh, no. Is she okay? Good. That's weird. So it's like there's 1 foot in the grave. 1 foot in the grave then, brother. We've all got 1 foot in the grave. Don't you worry about that. We've all got 1 foot in there. Oh, shoulder right knee damage. Oh my good God. Well, I don't know what to say, man. Yeah, they're dangerous little things, they're mopeds. When I'm driving around, I see so many people doing crazy things, and I'm thinking, yeah, and I just see them doing stuff, and I'm thinking, you just don't realise how dangerous you're being. I mean, the funny thing is, right, there's parked cars on this side of the road, yeah, parked cars on that side. So the traffic coming down this way has got to stop to let the cars come round and go through, yeah, come round and go through. And then when it's clear, we can go through that gap that can only fit 1 car through and carry on while they've stopped for us. Right, so you come to parked cars, you stop to let the oncoming traffic come. All of a sudden you see a moped go wow straight down the outside of you, thinking they can, and there's an oncoming car, and they duck round it and just keep going. You think, you crazy asshole. They're doing it all the time. But I know Rachel wouldn't do anything like that. But yeah, it's you can't account for other people. You can be as careful as you like, but the stupidity, you've got people playing around with the radios, looking in the glove boxes, doing their hair, doing the makeup, talking, looking behind them, tending to kids while they're in the car, and that's all it takes. And bang. No pedals, Wait! Stay straight. Oh, let's have some fun. Yeah, I like this car. Let's have a look at my settings. Holiday to Switzerland. How is the UK? The UK sucks, mate. I'm telling you. I've got to tell you this. This is funny. I should have sticking out no pedal soon. She'll have balance. Oh, nice. Well, this is funny. Well, this is a funny one, right? I don't know if you know, right? Coca-Cola bottles, plastic bottles. I noticed this happen on Fanta bottles. I buy a Fanta Twist, the red one. It's a really nice drink. And every time I go like that, the lid, I thought it was the actual factory's machine had an error, because the little bits that you've got to crack to know that it hasn't been opened before, that you split and open, and then you take the cap off and drink it and then put the cap back on. Have you seen this? I thought this was, I've been drinking, right? I go like this, go to take the lid off and it won't come off. It's attached by one of the perforated bits, hasn't been, and I'm bending it, thinking, what's going on here? And I'm thinking, I can't rip this bloody lid off, and I'm thinking, I'm going to rip this lid off and the drink's going to go everywhere. So I leave it on there and I'm going like that, and I've got a lid pushing into me cheek and like that, and there's a little sharp bit from one of the perforated bits poking in my lip. And I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here? So I'll do it back up and all this. Later on, have another drink, stab myself in the lip with a sharp bit of plastic. Right? And I'm thinking, I feel like complaining to these bottle makers, saying their machine's absolutely up to spout. Right? So, I've seen on Facebook, they do it on purpose. Right? They're doing it on purpose. And I went, what? I said, they're doing it. I said, I thought there was an error at the factory. I said, what, they're doing this on purpose? I said, what? And someone said to me, yeah. I said, are they mental? I said, I'm not being funny, but it digs in my mouth, in my face when I'm trying to have a drink, and there's a sharp bit on the other bit. I go, oh, you be so angry. I wrote to him, I said, mate, and he goes, oh, you're so angry like this. I said, what are you talking about? I said, yeah. I said, well, what's going on? And they're going, right, this is why they're doing it, for recycling purposes, right? I wrote in the comments, someone said, oh, yeah, I'm glad they've done this, because I keep dropping the lid. If you can't undo something and put the lid back on it, mate, I'm sorry, there's something wrong with you, which there possibly could be, like a disability, but not any normal human being. You should be able to undo a lid and put it back on, mate. What's wrong with you, right? So, he's gone mental at me, saying, oh yeah. I said, mate, I said, so it's done for these millennials. I said, who can't put a lid back on anything, can't sweep up or tidy up after themselves. But I said, this is only, I said, there's been no problem for years. I don't know how many. I said, there's been no problem for years. Now all of a sudden it's a problem, right? Oh, it's because people recycle the bottle, but they don't recycle the cap. So you're telling me when you drink a drink, you don't put the cap back on it? Now I said, he goes, oh, I said, so I put in there, I said, so it is what I said then for these millennials who can't put a lid back on something. I said, and he goes, oh, you're moaning about these millennials will be wiping your ass when you're old and decrepit. I put, no, they won't. I said, millennials wipe someone's ass. I said, they cry when they've got to pick up a broom and sweep up and tidy their bloody bedroom up. So I don't think they're going to be wiping anyone's asses. But you know what I mean? It's all for these stupid kids that have had kids that are stupider than their parents. Now, we've got to the point where kids can't get any more stupid, right? So those kids now are looking at stupid people thinking, and they're only like this high, and they're looking at stupid people being stupid and thinking, nah, there's something wrong with them. Even kids are going, what's wrong with them? Why are they like that? You know, it's me. You kick some ass. But yeah, it's crazy, mate. It's absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, it's because these millennial kids, I don't think they can even undo a bottle. Oh man. And you put a straw in it and some marshmallows. So all the people who do know how to put a lid back on a bottle have all got to suffer because of the few bloody millennial retard people out there. That's the way it is. Oh, 3 people have got the ump about something. Oh, we'll ban it. Oh, 1 person's got the ump about this. Oh, we'll ban it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. But I don't. I govern myself. I'm old enough to be responsible for what I do. Yes, ready for folks with us. What's up? 13, man. Yeah, I just don't know what it is, man. might as well put coke in beakers. We might as well put them in beakers. Yeah, I think they might be with beakers. Oh, this is going to be fun. Look at the two behind me, look. Shit. Oh, I've got a little tap there. He spun out, man. He spun out. He couldn't handle the pressure. Past 2 PM, yeah? Okay? 20 past 2. No, no! Let's pull each other, let's go! Alright. So I've just turned my mic up a bit. See how that goes. I should turn the engine revs down because I have a mic through the roof. Super packs. Oh, nice one, brother. I just don't want to be too loud. At least I didn't get a penalty. Oh, look at him come up. Well, that Lambo was gaining on him. That Lambo was even gaining on that car in front of me. See, I hope I'm not too loud now. Let me put my old thing up and I can hear what I'm saying. Blah 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 blah.